Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Left and Right. I am Larkin Nightingale,
And I am Phantom Corgi Butts.
and today we continue Seduce Me.
Man, that last episode
Things
was a
had happened.
Dinger. Guys, finally had our moment with Damien. There was a little controversy as to how far it went.
Or what even happened?
I personally think Damien's a gentleman, so I don't think it went too far. Much further than... I'll admit it might have taken him a minute to realize and stop.
Hold up. She passed out.
But I don't think things were put in places.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything came off below the belt.
Nobody lost their cherry. Their popular cherry.
No. That's what I think, but we don't know. And then Damien told us his real name.
I don't fucking remember
his demon name. It had Raoul in it, so Larkin decided to call him Raoul. And so basically, anytime we say his real demon name, we summon him basically. And I had some theories about how to protect my babies.
All right.
And then this bitch fucking tripped us. And
bear crawled and tripped us.
Yeah.
Okay. She was no friend, nor would she ever be. I had to do something. Punch her in the gut.
I
Punch her in the boob.
want Suzu to...
Oh shit, we should have saved it. Oh no, we did.
Aaron George Hall!
Clarinard! Almost that feeling was air of magic run through my skin and veins. However, I stuck with what I saw. Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa.
On the set was a dark purple aura that seemed all too familiar. It was like demon magic, but it seemed to be tamer. I slowly rose to my feet, collecting my belongings as I continued to stare at the set. Something was
Her bitch
off.
has to memorize spells. She's gonna do something stupid and not even notice.
As I continued to look at her, the aura grew, forming a shadow behind Lisette with the red eye-like shapes glowing from within its darkness.
Anderson, you alright?
I am Samuel L! You will address me as such! I couldn't respond. I was entranced by a small hum in the air. It was a distant, almost like an ethereal whisper you'd hear in horror games. But it was real. It sounded vaguely of a woman humming a tune I didn't recognize.
Hey, are you okay?
Guys, I don't feel good. I'm gonna go home.
Well, that's you.
Let's go. We'll be late for class.
I suddenly felt the need to walk away, so I did. Naomi and Suzu scrambled to catch up and follow at my new clicking pace.
Sheesh, Anderson. You look like you saw a ghost.
I did!
Are you really okay? That fall was pretty bad.
What
I
grapes,
think she saw
Naomi?
underneath Lisette's cake face and saw the devil itself. Oh, Suzu, hush!
No, something was wrong with Lisette. It was more than just her being mean. There was something or someone watching over Lisette. Or they were watching me behind Lisette. What were they doing? I didn't know, but it was definitely demonic. Surprisingly, the rest of the school day went off without another incident. I went to my class, had lunch, and was anxious to get home. As the bell rang for school to end, I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket.
A text from Dad.
I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go when I get there.
No. That's kind of a surprise.
I quickly headed back to my locker and got my things before waiting for Naomi and Susie.
Hey, are you ready to go?
Actually, my dad's picking me up.
Really? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. We'll drive home together next time. Tell your dad that we've got you covered from now on.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Even while I laughed, something didn't seem right. My dad texted me to say this. Why was he going to pick me up? Had I done something wrong? I don't know. It's about those boys in your house, Samuel L.
I have cameras installed in the in the study. What the fuck?
I'm sending you to a convent right now. I waved goodbye to Naomi and Susan before heading off to the usual spot where my dad picks me up. I took the time to listen to my music while I waited.
I need to get another Rise of the Phoenix concert.
Eventually, I played the entire album with no one showing up.
What the? Hey, Dad's never late. Fucking Pepto-Bismol.
I quickly dialed my dad's number again, but as soon as I pressed call, it disconnected and read a signal disconnected error message.
What the? No signal error. How do I not have signal?
I double checked my phone, saw all 5 bars are for signal.
He must be in a dead zone.
Before I could finish, a group of hands grabbed at my hands' feet and covered my mouth. I screamed into the hand over my mouth, struggling to pull away from the hands grabbing at my limbs. I felt disgusted and scary, feeling their hands on me. I needed to stop.
Hey!
Don't dirty up Malix's prey.
I'm confused. You look like the other chick. The voice, which sent a fearful shiver down my spine, whispered into my
You're
ear.
coming with me, Miss Anderson.
Can I mumble Damien's name?
I couldn't fathom what was happening. Before I knew it, I was blindfolded and my limbs were quickly tied up. I felt myself being carried
I don't
somewhere.
want Damien
and
to
was
come
shoved
by
into something
himself.
That echoed the interior of a bus or a van. The doors closed off and was taken, unsure what was going on and why. All I knew was that I was in trouble. Is this all we bumped uglies?
Hits.
All I saw was darkness. I felt numb as I was taken to a place I didn't know. I couldn't even move my lips to scream. Sounds zipped past my ears. First, it was the interior of the car, then the outside, and the echoey space with the whispers and cackles of people vibrating through it. However, the wrap around my eyes was eventually removed from my face, and my bonds were cut. It took a while for my eyes to adjust, but I found myself in a warehouse surrounded by devils, including Pepto-Bismol, who was speaking.
Nicely done! I'm sure those little shits will come running to find you when they realize you didn't return to your precious little mansion. They'll search everywhere for you.
All the words that's graffitied on the walls are just random, like barbecue,
Yeah.
smoochie,
Smoochie.
Qua, sugar. Oh god, he had a
It'll
gun.
be so funny when they find your dead body instead.
And yes!
I don't want to call him.
We should have saved it. Damn it. No, let's call his name.
I can't. I don't want him to come by himself.
Okay, so then say wait. No, what if he brings people? I don't know. No, this
There's no point in
gonna
saving that. I already
happen.
fucked up. I gotta remember. What was that book?
What are you whimpering? Are you praying that the boys will come and save you?
Expecto Patronum. No, that's not the right one.
I kept grumbling, trying to remember, and shut my eyes. Sitting for a brief second wasn't enough to keep a spell in my mind, but I had to try something, anything. All of a sudden, the air grew still and silent. I opened my eyes and looked around and gasped at the sight. Everything was frozen in time, as if the clocks had stopped and everything had followed
She
suit.
slowed down time.
What the? Oh, sorry. At first, I instantly wanted to move, but my feet were glued to the ground. I guess I couldn't change time and escape from where I was, but I was still lost. What was I supposed to do? The fuck is that?
No, let's find out.
Maybe that's Damien, I don't know. So that's what he really looks like. We just got banged by a cloud of gas.
Shut up, keep reading.
Oh
I hate
god.
you.
There's a glowed, giving up a warm feeling. For some reason, this made
Purple.
me feel happy and content, despite the situation I was in. My heart felt like crying, yet I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's her grandfather.
Grandpa.
Aww.
So I'm sorry about the thing that happened in your study last night.
Yeah,
He
that's up
needed
for
it.
debate.
He needed it.
As I muttered, the orb slowly grew and faded into a spirit of my grandfather from when I last saw him. I stared up at him, completely shocked that I was correct, and his form was standing in front of
I guess
me.
it was a good idea to bring the incubi here after all.
I'm confused, Grandpa. You have to explain a few things to me.
Yeah. What? Is that really you? What?
My grandfather smiled before patting my head gently. I couldn't feel it, but I knew he tried, so I closed my eyes in acknowledgement before looking at him again.
Sweetie, I'm sorry for not telling you, but I didn't know if you were ready to know.
It seems like something I
That
should have
you
known.
handled demon magic?
Yes,
Why? What is there to gain from learning and using demon magic?
it wasn't a matter of gaining anything except knowledge. Through magic, I was able to learn more about the demon world and its wonders. I even met your incubi friends.
You met the boys?
Yes, it was I who helped them come here, but it seems it was at the cost of my life.
What? Why? Why sacrifice yourself like that?
None of this made sense. He died to bring the incubi into the human world? Why? Why? My mind was practically screaming in anger. I needed answers. With time being frozen, we had all the time in the world.
Why would you die for something like that? Why leave us alone? Why leave me alone?
I wasn't
Selfish?
intending to, my dear. But now that I'm gone, you have a chance to find yourself without anything hindering you.
What?
Your father had always been so hard on you. I'm to blame for that. He learnt of my studies before he married your mother and pushed me away, promising to never follow in my footsteps.
Isn't that what he...
So this is like reverse Supernatural.
Oh, so I guess your dad...
Her dad's Sam in the situation.
Oh, yeah.
Without a brother.
So her dad knew of all the knowledge of his magic.
As he was my son, I still loved and cared for him. I helped him in little ways, from paying bills and making sure he had food to come home with by adding money to his accounts. You don't know how hard your father worked to get to where he is now.
Okay. I started trying to take it all in. It was true that my dad worked really hard, but I didn't realize how rough
When you
he
were
had it.
born, I couldn't have been any happier. I tried to give you as many toys as I could, but many of them were tossed away by your father to protect you from me.
Because he thought of like
demon magic toys.
these are a porcelain doll. Dad's like, yeah,
I'll never be able to see you. But when I found you on the street, I was blessed enough to be given a chance. After I brought you back to your parents, I asked your mother to convince your father to let you visit me often, and he finally agreed.
Yeah.
What does Dad hate? Why does Dad hate you so much? Why put that on me?
Your father saw me as a monster. He was afraid I would hurt you. He wanted to protect you from me at all costs, even if it meant becoming a monster to you himself.
It doesn't make any.
It makes
You
very.
did not know my father. You did not know what he was capable of.
Well, I
He
guess
truly
that makes
does
sense.
love and care for you, but he doesn't want you to be as curious as I was.
Well.
Well.
I'm curious.
I chose to learn about magic. I grew curious about it. He thought that was wrong, so when I didn't give it up, he shut me out of his life.
What a stubborn old man.
So I did the only thing I could do. I gave everything I owned to you, including my hidden books your father never knew of.
My head began to spin. There was too much information. It was all going so fast, despite time not moving a
I'm
single inch.
just so happy that my curiosity stayed with you.
So my
Again, about that.
grandfather met the incubi. It seems so surreal. I could hardly believe it yet. Here was the spirit of my grandfather telling me. It was almost like a dream. No, it's like Sam's like, kiss me. Grandma's like, yeah.
So you introduced them to the human world?
That's right. I told them about the wonders of our world, and they all wanted to come to experience it. So I helped them come over and gave them everything they needed. They traveled everywhere, and I helped them as they learned more about humans.
Can I just point something out?
Mm-hmm.
So, our grandfather died about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying that they traveled the world
Mm-hmm.
and all this other stuff
Mm-hmm.
within that week. Or within...
Well, he never said when they came. So this all could have been, they could have been here for like 50 years, for all we know. And then just shit started hitting the fan.
No, because, I mean, he said that when he brought him over, it was at the cost of his life. So...
Or it could have been like a deal.
Yeah, maybe,
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Then, I suddenly stopped breathing. I don't know why,
Oh,
but I
almost
believe it was
answers
because
it.
my time was up. After I died, the boys tried to come back. However, Malix attacked them
With
instantly when they
Malix.
crossed his path. I used the last bit of my strength to guide them to the estate so they had a place to stay to heal.
Like, trying to with us? Grandfather! That's why they're in the house.
But they said they didn't know about the house belonging to anybody.
I never told them it belonged to anyone. I merely told them to head to the estate for shelter until they could learn to live on their own.
If the estate was meant for them, why give it to me?
I never knew your father would move you in so quickly. Even still, you managed to learn of them and learn of the demon world. You even were curious enough to study the magic.
Why not teach me when I visited it?
You were too young to understand. I was hoping that you would make the choice to learn on your own when you were ready to handle it. And you did. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Grandpa. What are you saying? I've barely begun reading it. I don't remember anything.
I will help you remember.
Thank you.
Then my grandfather gently bent down and kissed my forehead.
Oh.
All at once, my mind began to fill with spells and history of arcane magic, the demon world, and everything my grandfather had known. I looked up at my grandfather again, able to remember everything and more as he smiled down
Never
at me.
forget. Make your own choices and do what you need to do. Don't let someone determine your life for you. If you decide to never look at magic again, I'll understand. But now at
Damien
least you know
is
it's
gonna
there.
be pissed that I did this and did not call him.
That's why we saved it beforehand.
I believe I have a way to make him forget about it.
My feet remain stuck to the floor.
Wait, please! There's grapes next to me and I want them.
He didn't turn back and he didn't stop walking. Soon he vanished past the wall, leaving me alone once again. I gritted my teeth, trying not to cry. My mind was filled with both the power to defend myself and the large amount of confusion I would never hope to shake off. I could feel the air around me start to move again, so I tightened my hands into fists, trying to push away my concerns. I had to remember, I was Malik's captive. I had to escape. After I escaped, I could figure out my life. Soon the world around me returned to normal, with Malik mocking me. I closed my eyes and began to mutter a spell from my memory. Spiritus Lumen.
What? Latin? What are you?
Just go! Sorry, I don't know Latin.
All of a sudden, a wave of light burst from my body, washing over the room and pushing the devils away from me to the ground. As the light quickly faded, I shook my head, feeling a small weakness in my legs. Malik quickly hopped up and growled at me, obviously surprised, but irritated beyond belief.
Where did you learn that? I will rip that tongue right out your mouth.
Now let's call Damien. We can fight together.
I'm not gonna read these.
Come here!
Malik charged at me, dropping the gun that would never hurt me to the floor and reaching for my face. However, I quickly crouched down and covered my head with my arms while a dark magic circle appeared under my feet. Above me, a dark shield appeared, blocking Malik from touching me.
How? You're just a human!
A human who knows how to fight back. I also know Taekwondo.
But I don't use it. I pushed against the shield, forcing Malik back from before standing. I wasn't some damsel in distress. I couldn't fight myself. I shook out the sudden appearance of numbness in my hands as I glared at Malik, challenging him once again to come at me.
No! Stay out of it! I'll kill this bitch with my own two hands, one way or another!
Rude! As commanded Eris, how did we...
I don't understand.
The group watching us was lost in intrigue as they stood up against their leader.
Oh, you must
My back.
tough shit since you know some demon magic, huh? Well, guess what, princess? Demon magic consumes energy. I could play this all day, and when you finally lose all your energy,
Can
your
I kiss you
ass
and
is grass.
gain that energy back?
Right.
I glared, knowing that what he said was true. I couldn't hold out forever, but I definitely had the energy to last a while until someone found me, or until I could overpower Malik somehow. Malik charged at me once again, causing me to run backwards to keep my distance. I could feel energy wanting to shoot in my hands, so I pointed my palms at Malik. Slight purple spikes suddenly began shooting from my hands, forcing Malik to get back. What? I had terrible aim, only able to scratch the edges of his body, with one or two actually stabbing into his shoulder and leg. Malik's growled, pulling them out and throwing them to the
Quit
ground.
playing around, Malix!
I lowered my hands, feeling the numbness run up through my veins to consume both of my arms. I began to pant, desperate for some relief before continuing. Malik smirked at the sight. Oh, for the love of God, please, someone, you know... I was becoming
Excuse you.
desperate. That was a wet one, I'm sorry.
This is disgusting.
Oh, God, what made everyone in that warehouse drop our fighting faces as the screeching of police sirens coming closer to our location? Malik smirked even
It's
wider.
time to have fun, boys! Make sure you kill them all!
The devil all seemed to be excited and started to walk past us to meet with the cops, but a loud finger snapped them and made them turn around. Malix and I looked to see Eris with her hand in the air, post-snap.
Eris, what are you doing?
Enough, Malix! We've wasted enough time in this stupid town. I'm getting out of here, and I'm taking the rest with me.
Thank you.
I don't know whether to laugh or not. I bet my tongue almost got angry
The
again.
hell you are! Boys, do as I say, or else!
Else what? None of the boys moved. Eris snapped her fingers again, causing the boys to rush back past her and out another way from the warehouse.
It's over. You can't even beat a human girl. You're losing your powers. Lower devils only follow higher-ups that actually have power.
Shut your mouth!
Damn! Malik summoned his gun to his hand and shot multiple times at Eris, who somehow managed to teleport away from the shooting line and reappear by us. Well, I mean, I guess she's right. I mean, you have a gun. I mean...
Yeah. Totally could have used that and knocked me the fuck
Yeah,
out.
she shook her head, letting out a sigh before grabbing Malix by the neck and pulling him off with me. Malix started to choke as Eris started to yeah.
All this for a bunch of pretty boys.
Mhm.
You must be stupid and desperate.
Are you talking to me or to... Eris looked at me, making me tense up.
Human, I suggest heading home to your pretty boys. You don't want to get involved in a supernatural investigation. It's a
With
pain
the
in
Winchesters,
ass.
maybe. That can cause shenanigans. She then turned back to Malix, glaring daggers into him as he glared back at
You
her.
really think women are weak? Let me fix that, sweetie.
And with that, Eris vanished into the shadows, taking Malix with her. I was left alone. The police siren stopped. I look over to the open passage to see the incubi with a large police siren megaphone staring at me in surprise.
Where is he? I swear I'm
Oh,
gonna...
cute.
He's gonna. Eris took him and left, out and that's you.
He's gone. Eris took him and left. They won't be coming back.
It was also surreal. I was helped by a devil, but I quickly shook off the feeling I was alive, and that was all that mattered. I fought to stay alive, and there I was. The boys tried to question me, but James cleared his throat, catching the attention of his brothers.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
Hey, Damien, I'm a little low on energy over here, buddy.
All together we began to walk out the warehouse and back home. So we're gonna end the episode here, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. My palms are sweaty.
Yeah, I'm kind of sweaty too. It got hot in here.
Close quarters. Close
Yes.
quarters. Anyway,
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying this series. Leave a comment down below on what you think of what just went down. Or anything else. Tell us a joke. I like jokes. But yeah, we will see you guys in the next video.